Alright, YouTube, hello, this is Evil Green Ranger 1 here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about a subject that, I don't know, I want you guys' opinion on something. So, here it goes. I'm a huge fan of Garfield, the cat. The comics, love the comics. I liked the TV series Garfield and Friends, the original animated one, not the CG one. The CG one, I've not actually seen the CG one, so I can't really comment on that. But anyway, I love the animated Garfield and Friends TV series. I adore the comics. I think Peanuts is my favorite comics, but Garfield comes in at a close second. So, I love Garfield. It's great. However, I decided recently to go back and reread a bunch of the Garfield comics that I've collected over the years. One of them disturbed me a bit. It wasn't the whole book, it was just 6 strips. I have since done some looking up on that, because a lot of the time the Garfield comics are split up into 6-part, maybe sometimes even 12-part series. And this 6-part series has been referred to online by 2 different names. The first name being Garfield Alone, but then the second most popular name is called The Death of Garfield. Like I said, I love Garfield, but I just I cannot bring myself to like these 6 strips. I don't know if, because they're horrific. They're just horrific, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay, let me give you guys some background on this. These strips were written in October of 1989, the week before Halloween, or they were released the week before Halloween. And Jim Davis, gotta love Jim Davis, great guy, but Jim Davis wrote the 6 most terrifying strips of Garfield that I've ever seen. Basically, Garfield wakes up one morning to find that John and Odie are gone. More than that, he finds out that the house he used to live in is abandoned, and it has been abandoned for years. As these 6 strips go on, Garfield goes deeper and deeper into madness and panic, and there's one strip where he hallucinates John handing him a hamburger or something like that, and it's disturbing. And then the 6th strip finally ends with Garfield waking up, and it was all a dream. Allegedly. We don't really know if it was a dream or a nightmare or something like that. I would like to think that it was just a nightmare, but I don't know for sure. Here's the thing. Like I said, I love Garfield. I've already explained a number of times that I love Garfield. I really do. I just cannot bring myself to like those 6 strips. The Death of Garfield series, it terrifies me. It's terrified me since the first time I read it when I was a little kid. And I have no idea what possessed me to go back and look at it. I just thought it was terrifying. Every time I read it, it terrifies me. And I'm a dude in my 20s. I mean, it really shouldn't terrify me. It really shouldn't. But for some reason it does. And I think it's because I love Garfield so much that it pains me to read those 6. I don't know if Jim Davis was just having a bad week when he wrote this stuff, or what his deal was, but I just don't like these strips, because that's not, in my opinion, what Garfield should be about. Comics should be what they are purported to be. when Garfield was first released, it was supposed to be, funny, obviously. A bit satirical, definitely, but funny. Those 6 strips are not funny. They're quite disturbing, actually. They give a very disturbing look into Garfield's psyche, and such as that. And that's not funny. I mean, it can be done in funny ways, but the way it's done is not funny. I mean, there are so many other Garfield strips that give us a look into Garfield's personality that are hilarious. They really are. But not those 6 strips. I have a hard time enjoying those 6 strips. Because, in my opinion, they're just not what Garfield is. They're the complete opposite of what Garfield is. Garfield is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to make you laugh. It's supposed to be enjoyable. I don't find those 6 strips enjoyable. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love Garfield. I know I'm giving it a really hard time right now. But those 6 strips, it's only those 6 strips that I have a problem with. That's the only part of the series that I don't like. Yeah, those 6 comics. However, I am of the opinion, and I have this opinion with everything. I have this opinion with movies, television, music, comics, everything, books, everything. I am of the opinion that for it to be made, someone had to like it. Now, whether that's just the creator or other people who have read it, that's fine. However, I cannot bring myself to like it. But if other people like it, that's great. Whatever. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I hate people who are like, oh, you like it, or you don't like this, so that makes you an idiot. No, I'm not like that. I think that's stupid. If you like it, great. So, this is my challenge to all YouTube users who are watching this video. If you are a fan of Garfield, and you have read these 6 Death of Garfield strips, they are from, I believe, the week before Halloween, like the 23rd to 28th, I think. I'm probably getting the dates wrong, but the 23rd to 28th of October 1989. I'm probably getting those dates wrong, though. Look them up, or just look up the Death of Garfield. And if you read it, if you enjoy it, please tell me why. Because as I said, I'm not gonna criticize you or nothing like that. I just want to know your opinion on it. I personally do not like the Death of Garfield strips. Those 6 strips from 1989 terrify me. They really do. But, I don't know. Like I said, though, if you like it, that's great. But, and this is the thing, with all things that I don't particularly care for, I'm always interested in hearing other people's opinions on stuff. So, leave me a response video, or a comment. I can't even speak today. Leave me a response video or a comment on this video explaining to me why you do or do not like the 6 Death of Garfield comic strips, and what exactly you think was the purpose, because I really want to know what purpose those strips served, because I don't think they served any entertainment purposes. I don't know that for a fact, but I cannot see. And it's not that I don't like horror movies and stuff like that. Like, I love horror movies. I like Carrie. I like Misery. I like a bit of Stephen King. I love The Walking Dead, which just came on the other night. It's last night, actually. Today's Monday. Oh, Garfield hates Mondays. That's why I'm making this video on a Monday, because Garfield hates Mondays. Oh, I'm crazy. Alright, anyway. please. It's not that I don't like horror. I like horror. Horror is fine. Horror in what is purported to be a comedy series, which Garfield is. Garfield's a weekly comic strip. It's supposed to be funny. I just don't go for that. Maybe it was too dark for me. Maybe it was too edgy. But I just can't bring myself to like it. So please write a comment or make a response video explaining to me what the purpose of those 6 strips were, and if you like it, please tell me why. I'm very interested to know, but explain it to me slowly, because chances are I'm not going to follow very well. So explain it to me as if I were a child. Explain it to me as if you were explaining this to a child, because I'm not likely to follow very easily, because those 6 strips just, I don't know. But thanks for watching the video. I'll be making some more in the future. And yeah, just leave a comment. Peace out. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a good day.